welcome to episode 1092 of One Piece, and we're going to check out what happens now that they've gotten some food.
Yeah, they finally got food. So we are Billion Beri crew. I'm Mike.
I'm Tasha.
And let's get into this.
Bonney の洞窟未来島に潜む闇
Darkness looms. These are dark times.
Ooh, is this
Oh,
CP9?
boy.
Or Zero?
CP0.
そこで奴は思いついた。自分を6人に分
Ah,
散
he
し
did split.
So is Vegapunk like the Doctor in Nightmare Before Christmas, where he like splits himself off?
Just share the brain.
Yeah.
その分身がサテライトじゃ。
Satellites.
タン
Okay.
クワン、シャカ、リリス、エジソン、ピタゴラス、アトラス、ヨーク。この6人のサテライト全員がベガパンクなんじゃ。
面倒なもんだな。天才ってのは。
飼い猫ちゃんたちも
I want a timekeeping goatee.
相当な子だよ。ご主人様同様にね。
要はこのクソガキをエッグヘッド
Seraphim
に返して
Kuma.
ベガパンク全員消すのが任務と。
They're gonna kill Vegapunk?
先日のルルシアの件と
They will
何かつな
try.
がりが。
ダメよ。詮索は。
わしらを巻き込まんでくれ、レッチ。
満足したかお前ら。いや
For now.
かったな。
なんじゃ俺は。
あいつはリサイクルワン。
ほら急だって
Don't be rude, Lizzie.
Oh, you littered. You're in trouble.
That's right.
Bonney turned into Big Mom.
Yeah, she did.
Work off the calories.
ちなみにリサイクルワ
And
ン
like
は
eggs.
ポイ捨てを絶対許さない。
Geez, you know, that information might have been brought to my attention yesterday!
暴れるのが仕事だから
Job is to be violent.
楽しんでいけよエッグヘッド。
Very hospitable for someone so violent.
Yeah.
あれルフィは
Uh-oh. Oh, he's been a gladiator, he's been a samurai, what else can he
他に
be?
ご要望はございますか
Mega Man.
カレッタ
Could he be wearing more clothes?
We shall soon see.
I mean, I would assume he'd be wearing a lot after all the buttons got pressed.
Yeah.
ルフィの声じゃ。
Pretty much a guarantee. Don't take that.
よーみんなめっちゃくちゃ軽いそれに涼しい飯も服もくれるのかすげえな
Oh boy, what are they gonna put Bonney in?
海水でギトギ
Yeah.
トなんだ
Yeah. Condition
戦
you.
闘服
And I pick out my school clothes.
Oh boy.
ハイテクじゃの。
Hawaiian shirt
Oh,
time.
shirt Jinbei.
And it comes with pizza. That's my kind of shopping.
本当だ
Purple.
Oh, look at that.
だこの靴
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah, she
It's
looks pretty
cute.
good.
南国仕様もあったさ。
All he did was put a shirt and funny little boots on his feet.
じゃあなありがとな クマだ
Friends call me Murphy.
Oh, geez, made him Kuma police.
俺たち狙ってんのかな
Uh-oh.
Oh wow, these are like totally modeled after pacifistas. Doesn't seem the best at
Luffy's
scanning.
expecting to get smacked somewhere again.
though. take another vacation.
Yeah.
I'm already
I don't
on
need
one.
another 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, but what's Bonnie gonna do?
And padding.
Yeah.
And more padding.
Is anything gonna happen?
And more padding.
逃げよう。あいつ走り出す。狙われてるのは俺だ。
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You know, that says something about Luffy's growth, though, that he can sense these things now.
Yeah. And more than a couple seconds into the future. It took him a second to start running after he said he was going to do it.
Yeah. I don't know. Dine and dash. Steal it. Oh, wow. Seems a bit extreme.
You are under vaporization.
いるのかよ。
Stop committing crime.
Even the Vegapunk didn't say,
試しで殺されるほどか。
Poor Bonnie.
oh, Bonnie's going into
こ
trauma
っちが
mode.
危ねえ。
Uh-oh.
They're like 15 feet apart and now he's like a mile away.
おい、何すんだボニー。殴るくらい。
Because it's her dad.
Read the room, sir.
Oh.
Don't even recognize.
お父さんなんだ。私のたった一人の家族。
サイボーグになった父ちゃんって
クマのことじゃったのか。
走り捨てたぞ。
Gosh darn it.
Jeez.
Whoa!
見ろこれ。全部お前の手だぞ。
お前らだって毛ぐらい抜けんだろ。
No, we do not.
抜けたらビビろ。
I mean, we do.
いいからお前の手。
Our bathroom can attest to that. There's just red hair all over the floor, getting in my toes all the time. We absolutely shed.
Yeah, he's like, I just need a raft, it's fine. Oh, okay, so Law's like out somewhere and just running into him. Or even looking for him. Just submerge.
I don't think you're ready for this, Law.
You're tiny little yellow submarine.
Yeah.
Maybe they got a fruit. Now that horse was not a Pegasus. They've been out collecting devil fruits.
Yeah.
That horse was a wheezing, dying POS.
Piece of shit car.
I don't know
When
if
you-
Law's coming through this
When you
one.
just left the boss fight. And now you're getting another boss fight. Whew.
Dang.
Alright, so we got Lucci back.
Yeah.
We got Bonney trying to make us cry on film.
No, I am crying on film.
Okay.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
I always cry.
Made one of us almost cry on film and the other one do cry on film.
I
And
cry at everything.
and we got Blackbeard versus Law. And Law,
I don't think he could take him.
I don't think Law has done nearly as good a job as Luffy at building a crew. Because he's got like the two useless guys who look like generic Marines but pirates.
And
And then
like,
he's got Beppo, who's always just like scared and whatever. Like he seems like Kung Fu Chopper, but
yeah, he's good at like hand to hand if he has to be, but he'd rather run away for sure.
And then they've got Gene Bart. He seems strong.
Yeah,
But
but
who else
not
do they have?
strong enough to take on an emperor.
No. Nobody on the level of like Blackbeard's crew.
In fact, other than Law himself, I don't think anyone on his crew is worth $1 billion or even several hundred million.
No, I don't think so. They're completely unknowns.
He got some small fries on his crew.
Yeah. So that is a bad matchup. Especially since Law doesn't seem to have hockey. He doesn't seem to have
Yeah, he doesn't.
really
does he?
any attributes other than room. You know, his fruit.
Oh, it's GB time.
Oh, Oh boy. If he challenges Luffy again and has any kind of a fight beyond like Luffy versus Bellamy the first time, then something's wrong. Because if they both have zone fruits and Luffy is way above that, like I just don't see how anything Lucci could do could be worthwhile against Luffy.
Well, I think they're implying now that he's CP0 that he too has increased his abilities.
Yeah, I just don't see how this cat fruit could stand up against Sun God Nika.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Even if he's figured out like a monster chopper version of his leopard or something.
Which I'm sure he kind of has, probably.
Probably, but...
Preview.
Uh-oh.
Oh, flashback episode.
I think this is a flashback episode, yep. Well, it gives me a break from editing. Seems a little early for a recap.
I mean, he might be about to die.
I hope not.
I hope not too, but I mean, he's walking right face first into Blackbeard, so I don't know. Rick Law?
But
Question mark?
as Bill Burr would say, she's making a lot of good points. I hope not. I hope it's not like, hey, we had this cool alliance, we defeated Big Mom and Kaido together, and now...
Yeah. I love Law.
You did.
I don't want anything bad to happen to Law, but I don't see how he's gonna go through that. Maybe at the last second they'll submerge and get away? Like, swim away?
He seems to not want to run.
I know.
Which is a bad move.
Yeah, it is. You needed help to defeat Kaido. Why do you think you can defeat Blackbeard?
Yeah.
Blackbeard has 2 devil fruits, one of which was Whitebeard's. Like, ugh.
I don't even think the Whitebeard one is the one he has to worry about.
Yeah, that darkness fruit, man.
Yeah, all he has to do is strip Law of his powers, and he's just a human with a big sword.
Would his disease come back, you think, without his devil fruit? Because isn't that what cured him? I wonder if it's like an ongoing, so
Maybe.
long as he has the Apop no Mi, he won't have the white chalk disease or whatever that was.
Yeah, it could not.
Would he
Maybe it
die
didn't
without
cure
his
it,
fruit?
it just erased it while he has the fruit.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take these off.
Oh, yeah.
That is like a really interesting idea that I don't know the answer to.
Yeah. I mean, if it cured him, then probably not. But if
Well,
it's
it
just...
depends on if it cured him or if it is keeping it, like, suppressed.
if it just suppressed it into this nothingness,
Mhm.
but then as soon as his power becomes inactive, it, like, comes roaring back.
Yeah.
And maybe even catches up on years of...
Yeah, if it caught up, that could mean instant death for him, but I don't know that it would do that. Maybe it would just come back, and so long as it's not a long time without his powers, he'd probably be fine. But that is I don't know why that thought just popped into my head, and I'm like, oh dang, what would happen?
Yeah, it's a scary thought.
I wonder where they are, because they're just out in the ocean somewhere. I wonder, are they near Egghead, or are they just out in the world somewhere, just sailing around?
Yeah, I mean, they all went in different directions, so I'd imagine they're not too close.
Oh, did they?
I mean, they made a point when they exited, like, you're not going my way, Straw Hat. You're going that way.
That's true.
Fine, I'll go this way. You know, they all decided to part ways as aggressively friendly as they could.
Aggressive friendship.
Yes, rivalry. I mean, I tell my friends to die in a fire, so, I mean, that's just male bonding, I think.
I wouldn't understand.
Yeah, no, you're not male.
That's true. But yeah, that was a crazy episode, man. A lot of stuff happened in that
It was.
episode.
And then,
Unlike last week when it was just food.
yeah. This time it was food, clothing, absolute sadness.
Chaos.
Yeah, overuse of authority. And then...
Yeah, like, wow, talk about police brutality.
Yeah, that was a little overzealous. Especially since you could press all the buttons, you could eat all the food, but there
Yeah,
was
there was
nowhere that
nothing
like
saying you
it
had
didn't
to
spit
pay.
out a bill. It
Like
didn't have
Luffy
like a
said,
rack
it
up
didn't
a
tell me I had to pay.
Yeah, exactly. It was and Vegapunk didn't mention it either. They just
Yeah, they were just like, enjoy your stay.
Yep.
Maybe that's the whole violence aspect.
True.
Maybe they knew and they were like, ha ha ha, this will be very violent
Yeah, they're
indeed.
like, press the button, get hamburger, and she's like, so they have chosen violence. Excellent.
Yes. It's interesting though that police pacifista, he looks a lot like Kuma, like not very cyborgy really. It moves like a cyborg, or like a robot rather. That's what it really is a robot probably. But so it moves very jerky and
Yeah.
robotically, but on the outside it does look like Kuma. So there's no like Frankie, how he's got metal nose and other stuff. He doesn't look like a person. This looks like a Kuma person, you know.
Yeah, I think.
That was so sad. Oh God,
I think the
Bonney
most-
made me cry.
Yeah, I think the most heart-wrenching scene in the whole episode was actually seeing Kuma as a dad with a big smile on his face, because
All that emotion and happiness.
we've never seen him with anything but that complete dead serious look on his face.
Yeah.
Just completely indifferent to everything.
Just
and
the
then-
joy of holding his little Bonney up.
Yeah, you just get that 1 or 2 frames of just him with a big smile on his face. And you're like, wow, there's a softness in his expression that we have never seen before throughout all the episodes.
That's when I started crying.
Yeah.
I really do cry at like almost everything.
I mean, One Piece makes me cry too. I won't mock you for it. Mary made me cry. Ace made
Mary
me cry.
made me ugly cry.
The aftermath of Ace made me cry. The aftermath is what I said. The aftermath of Ace made me cry when Luffy was like just completely falling apart at Kuja Island.
Well, I don't handle Ace well. I love the story, but I've lost my older brother in a tragic accident, so
Yeah.
I relate a little too much to that and to the brokenness of Luffy afterwards. So Ace is extremely difficult for me. Every time I see him on screen, I start to cry.
Yeah, that one's unfair for you for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so much. Like when Robin screams that she wants to live. Oh, the waterworks. Like.
Yeah, that's a good one. Luffy Tascate.
Yep. That's
That was a
another
rough
one. There's
one.
all these like poignant moments, but they have little stuff in between too. I'm terrible about specifics, so I can't remember right now, but I know they're really, really good at capturing emotional weight in One Piece. It's just one of many, many reasons we love it.
I mean, it's just gotten to the point now where we've been watching this for so many years that even a new rendition of We Are spruced into the episodes will make me like
That's just nostalgia
a
feels.
little like waterworky behind the eyes. Like it doesn't necessarily make me cry, but I can feel it welling up a little bit. Like, oh, what an epic journey we've been on. This is amazing. I never wanted to end, but I want to see the end. But I never wanted to end. But please end. But don't end.
We just have to start watching it again, I guess, because 3 times is not enough. We need to go for 4.
Yeah.
And 5 and 6, 10.
Well, I mean, like, one of you in the comments mentioned when, what was it, 1089, our first one, that Emu is the one that cast that thing that destroyed Lelouch, and I was like, Emu.
I didn't remember his name.
I've heard the name Emu on, like, social media and such, because everybody likes to spoil everything, but I didn't remember a moment where he was named in the anime by some, like, servant girl or something. Didn't know. I had forgotten.
I remembered the tall, skinny guy with the weird little arm limb, but not a name.
Yeah. So yeah, we've watched this anime 3 times through, but the first time was like just after the time skip. The second time was sometime during like Punk Hazard or Dressrosa, and the third time was Whole Cake.
Yeah.
So we've never seen the Reverie arc more than once.
Yeah.
So the way they did it in the anime, right? They like kind of sprinkled it in between scenes of the main arc. So yeah, some of that just got lost on me. Like I remember the straw hat on ice.
Yep.
You know, the big one.
And the fact that that straw hat is ginormous.
Yeah. And
like
then,
it had to be a giant straw hat. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering, what is the significance to the straw hats?
Yeah. I remember the incident with Shirahoshi, where was it Charlos, I think, that was trying to make her a slave, and then the green-haired guy, I don't remember, that helped out in Fishman Island, that the mom helped change his attitude, came in and saved her. I mean.
Oh, say bees. Bee, I think.
I don't know.
I am
Lost on me.
terrible about specific remembrances.
I remember that, and I remember the emu part where it was like no one is supposed to sit on this throne.
Mhm.
It's meant to be empty as a symbol,
Yeah.
and yet someone sat at the throne,
is sitting
right?
in
Someone
that
is there.
throne.
It is occupied.
You
So-
really think a throne would go unoccupied for realsies? I
Yeah.
mean, that's pretty naive.
Not when you have something as arrogant as the world government.
Mm-hmm.
A group of 5 people that think they speak for everybody.
Well, they're like the council. I don't even think they're in charge. I mean, obviously they're
Yeah.
not. This emu person, king of the world, is. So they're really just a council of advisors, probably.
Right, but it was up until that moment we were under the guise that it was them
That's true.
running
yeah,
the show.
That's true.
And now we know they're just the front-facing pawns that most people don't even know still.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure they're strong in their own right. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in that position.
Yeah.
I doubt
Somebody would see to. I mean, I don't think Lucci would follow anyone who wasn't stronger than him.
No, yeah, they can't just little finger their way out of everything.
No.
They have to have some power behind it. So, interesting stuff. But yeah, it felt like another quick episode.
Oh, that one flew by.
Yeah, it
Flew
flew
by.
by
But that
fast.
was because some crazy stuff started happening.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And then they also had their padding. Always with the padding. I do prefer it to filler, but it is annoying.
Yeah. It was moments like that it's like people who say, oh, ditch the anime and read the manga. It's like, I get
I
it.
get it.
I get it.
With that, we should probably not ramble on too much longer.
Yeah. I've edited 3 of these videos now, and wow, we talk.
We could talk your ear off all night long. We really could. We edit a lot.
And this is just what we do when we were watching the episodes before we started putting it on camera.
Yep.
So this is just our normal way of being, but when you have to actually go through an editing software and like look at all the stuff that we talk about, it's like, my God, these people don't shut up. We just keep talking and talking and talking. So with that, go ahead and give us a like if you enjoyed this. Comment, what did you like? What did you not like? Please don't give us any hints about what's coming, but
Yeah,
if you
no
have any
spoilers, please.
if you have any comments about things that we've already seen or extra flavor that you can offer that we may not know or we haven't talked about, feel
Yeah.
free to do that.
We've been enjoying the comments so far. Keep them coming. We like them.
Yeah, it's good stuff. And go ahead and subscribe. We're slowly, making our way up to 500. That's kind of like the first milestone I consider decent. So I think we'll get there, and then we'll do a little something special once we get to that one, that first milestone. And I've got something already kind of locked and loaded for our 1,000th subscriber celebration, I guess you could say. But yeah, we'll just keep plugging away, and hopefully you'll keep coming visit.
Come back every time. We would love to share with you.
That's right. So I'm Mike,
Tasha.
and we will see you next time.